The next movie I'm going to review is... What was the second movie we watched? Hush! We got on this kick of watching these movies that people categorized like A Quiet Place. For those of you that haven't seen A Quiet Place is a great movie. The setup of A Quiet Place is there's a monster that exists, maybe some kind of alien monster. If it hears a living creature, or if it hears a living human, I guess, it can attack like that, and they're everywhere, or they're very fast, and so they'll get to you very quick, almost anywhere on the planet, is my understanding, if they hear you. Any survivors in this apocalyptic world have to be silent. They cannot make noise. It's an interesting take on a horror thriller. Then the other night we watched Bird Box, which is this newer Netflix movie. If you've looked at my review of Bird Box, I wasn't such a huge fan of Bird Box. I think A Quiet Place is exceptional, very good. The monster is fantastic. Bird Box is a very similar movie to A Quiet Place. It's a horror thriller, but the monster, you can't look at it. If you go outside and you look, you're gonna see this monster, you're gonna kill yourself, or you might become a convert to the side of the monster. Shuang and I both read independently that there's another movie that's kind of like these two called Hush. It really doesn't fall into the same category. I will say I think Hush is a very good movie. I think maybe it's one of the best movies we've watched in a while. Now that said, you have to be in the right frame of mind to watch it, and maybe you have to be the right kind of person to watch it. It's not a fun movie. It's a horror movie. Well, I guess you could call it a horror movie. It's not a horror movie in the sense that there's fictional monsters. It's a movie that's sort of a character study of a psychopath killer. I don't want to give away too much of the movie. Compared to almost any of the movies we've seen recently, it's a very realistic movie. Basically, the movie follows the story of this woman who realizes very early on in the movie that she's basically being played with and being hunted. She's being hunted by this man in a mask. The similarity here to Bird Box or to A Quiet Place, she's deaf and mute. She cannot speak, she cannot hear. And so you get to watch her try to survive and figure out how to survive with an inability to yell for help or to hear, and it really makes it very clear how important hearing is for survival. And I think the movie does a fantastic job with that and with exploring how hearing fits in, but disregarding that, it's a fantastic movie. The pacing, the characters, I wouldn't say it's maybe one of the best movies I've ever seen. Definitely very good. If you're wanting to watch a good movie that'll scare you, that'll creep you out, Hush, I think, would do a great job. Definitely recommend it. I don't want to say too much about it because it's good and I don't want to spoil it. Definitely a 2 thumbs up from me. Definitely not in the same category as A Quiet Place or Bird Box. And don't worry about Bird Box. Maybe you've already seen it because it seems like everybody's seen it. I don't know. Stay away from Bird Box. Go see Hush. Go see A Quiet Place.
I like Bird Box.
Shuang likes Bird. I hope you enjoyed these movie reviews. Till next time. Peace.